Hey YouTube, it's Zippo here. This is going to be my entry into Preppro2717's 100 subscriber contest. Um, he's a really cool channel. He makes his own knives, so I'm kind of intrigued because so do I. I actually just finished doing my contest and sending out a bunch of my homemade knives to my contest winners. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm really interested in other people that make their own knives. I'm interested in their products, so I'm hoping to get my hand on one of his knives and check it out and see what he's all about. But his question is, what is our favorite fixed blade and why? And if it was anybody else, I probably would have gone with a different one, but seeing as he is a knife maker, like I had to go with this one. This is I made the sheath too. It's a deerskin sheath, but this is gonna be my favorite fixed blade knife, and this is a hand forged railroad spike knife that I made. Probably made this one about 6-7 months ago. This was actually the first railroad spike knife that I ever made, and it is still my favorite. It's actually the only one of my railroad spike knives that I still have because I just gave the rest of them away. Give you a close-up view. See if I can get rid of the glare. So why is this my favorite fixed blade knife? Obviously because I made it, so I'm kind of biased towards it. But another reason why I really like this knife is because it's made out of a railroad spike. Not just for the coolness factor of the fact that it's made out of a railroad spike, but the fact of it is very thick, very heavy, very strong metal that it is made out of. Where I can take other knives and they might be good for what they're made for or whatnot, but there's always at least some aspect of being gentle with tools, as to not damage them. This one, I have no aspect of that whatsoever. This thing's made out of a railroad spike, obviously. So this one's been thrown into many of trees. I can use it as a shovel. I can. One really cool aspect of this or any railroad spike knife is obviously it is not only a full tang blade, but it's an extremely heavy and strong handle. And whereas you can cut with it, it also makes a very, very effective hand hammer. You can use the butt end of this knife as a hammer and or a weapon if you can't stab somebody. These knives weigh, I think I weighed them, and they weigh on average about 12 ounces, so almost a pound. That might not seem like much, but compare that to other knives, and it's a very heavy knife. And you take that and you bludgeon somebody in the head with that, and it can get the job done on either end. So that is a couple reasons why this is my favorite knife. On top of just the fact that I made it, so I really like it, and put a lot of time and effort into this, so kind of proud of it. Shout outs. I also wanted 3 shout outs. My 3 shout outs first are going to be to Urban Combat Survivor, our long lost friend. I just keep giving him shout outs until he shows up. He's a really cool guy, and you really know someone is kind of one of those epic, important people when even after they disappear for a month or two, people reference him all the time. You'll hear people say something really profound, and then they'll be like, just like Urban Combat Survivor said, something like that. He's just a really cool guy. Second shout out is going to be to Shall Not Be Infringed. He's one of those, he's part of our tactical community and gun community of YouTube, but he's one of those people that is more of an insightful intellect. He's a very smart and wise person. He's I know I make long videos, but I tend to, you watch long videos and you get bored and people draw on, but you watch Shall Not Be Infringed videos and he's just got he's not only saying things interesting, but he's saying interesting things in interesting ways. And I have no problem watching 20-minute videos by Shall Not Be Infringed, and I'll watch 2 or 3 of them back to back to back. Just because he's it's fun to listen to him. It's not necessarily fun, it's interesting. You're intrigued by his thought. A really bright guy. Third shout out is gonna go to Defarnicus. He's a really cool guy. I kind of met him on YouTube recently. I think me and him are both pretty pretty sure we're both under a year of actually I think he started in like January, so we're both pretty new to the YouTube community. He's taken off a lot faster than I am, and he deserves that, but he's just he's a great guy. I've talked about him in a few of my other videos. He's just he's one of those guys that really makes you feel welcome in the YouTube community. There's people that you comment on their videos and they're nice and they're polite, and a lot of people work really hard to make sure that they comment to every comment on their videos, but Defarnicus, when he comments or when he sends you a message or something, you can tell that he's sincere about it. Just a really good guy. One of my good buddies on YouTube. Let's see. Yep, that's it for the video. So once again, I think I already did that side. Show you the other side. Hand forged railroad spike knife. I don't know what's up with that. Just deep hammer marks. That's one thing with my railroad spike knives. A lot of people, you can find railroad spike knives on eBay and stuff, but that are absolutely perfect and look like they came out of a shop or something. I really don't go for that. I think part of the intrinsic value of a railroad spike knife is the fact that it looks like a knife that was actually hammered out of a railroad spike, not something that got pressed out in a factory. So while I spend lots of time on my knives, I don't take out all the little imperfections. Like here, you can see little hammer marks, and there's grind marks in it and stuff. I mean, it is a good sharp blade, but I kind of like leaving a lot of that kind of intrinsic railroad spikishness to it. So I'll cut this video off. It's already 10 minutes. I don't think I've ever made a short video. Railroad spike knife. This is my favorite. Thank you. See y'all later.